Hello, welcome to Hardcore Fisherman with me, Scott Senior. Here today. For those of you who are wondering now why I'm tuning in with this mask on, this helmet of mine, because this is the old me. This is about mental health. I'm going to talk about mental health for a little bit. I'm going to do a little series on my channel for mental health. I'm still going to put my fishing videos up and stuff and get back out soon. Because my tag comes off tomorrow, Monday. Today's Sunday, so it comes off tomorrow the 10th, so I'm just doing this. This was the old me. This is a lot of people will realise what I'm on about with this. People will understand. So many people out there with mental health, this is what they have, like a mask, a face. Two sides to the people, whoever, it could be anybody. We generally have like two sides to each other. And we wear this mask. A lot of people are afraid to own up, to say they've got issues, they've got a problem. And a lot of people are afraid. And I mean, they are scared because if they come out, how are people going to treat them? How are they going to feel? You know, are people going to believe them? People going to understand them? There is a lot of stigma with mental health, and it is a lot. You know, the government are cutting back on mental health and stuff. They need to be investing in mental health. So many people are dying due to mental health and no one believing them and having nowhere to go, and they're worried. And they see no way out of it. They see nothing. But this was me. The mask. I had a mask on. I'm going to take this off now because that's not me anymore. Miley. Yeah. Come on. I don't have my dog in the kitchen with me, so do bear with me, because you know what dogs are like. This is me now. Hardcore fisherman. This is me. This is just a camera. Dogs don't listen, as usual. He's done one of his little raves. He wants to do what he wants. And that's it. Innit, Mal? But yeah. So, I'm talking about mental health now, as we're in 2020. On my channel I have spoke about my mental health and places you can go and stuff, but people need to, you know, wake up. Mental health is among us now. You can't catch mental health. You can't smell it. You know, sometimes you can see it, but you know, in a person that they're in a bad way, but it's not something you can just go and catch or smell, or you know, it is in the air. It's something that comes to you. And I am standing here today with my Man of Steel on, because I have changed a corner. I'm not going to lie to you, I've been to prison for my mental health. I made one mistake in my life and I had an argument with a police officer and I struck him in the eye. I never meant to. I just had one of these things where I was frightened for my life. Basically, I was so scared, I thought he was, you know, I'd struck his window, he's chasing me and stuff. And in my head, I'm going to get assaulted. So I was defending myself. May not have been the case, in a sense. I may not have been attacked by him, but he was coming at me. He may not have been in that way, but when mental health's involved and your head goes into one of them moods where you think, well, I'm going to be attacked. I've been attacked before. And apparently I was suffering with PTSD, so I had a vision and I panicked. I had one of these panic attacks. And my head said, defend yourself from him blowing at you. So it happened, I went to prison. I got sent down after all this. I was the victim in this incident anyway. I got knocked off my bike and caused a lot of mental health stuff to come out and caused me a lot of trouble. So yeah, I've ended up in a bad way. And after the crash, I couldn't see no way out. I was going down a spiral which I wasn't happy with, and some of my family were noticing, my partner was noticing I wasn't that person I used to be, where I could go out fishing, talk to other people, and I still had mental health, but I was managing it my way, because every time I've owned up with mental health, I've had the same. Most of you will relate to what I'm saying now, because you own up, you go to your doctors, and your doctor says, oh well, here's a tablet that might help you. We don't want to deal with you anymore. Here, take this and that'll shut you up. But after time, pills aren't the option, you see. Pills aren't the way. You know, why should we have to take pills and be on these things and be like zombies? But I'm so grateful to the You Matter group. as you can see, You Matter on my fridge. That is Dan Francis, Graham and Stephen. I met the group 2019. After the accident, I got into this argument with the officer, and I was feeling down already, and I got into a depression spell. I was in a low spell. I couldn't see no way out of it. I felt like it was like I was being blamed for something that I hadn't done, and things got bad. And then, I couldn't see no other way of coming through this. I was in a place where I thought no one loved me. I knew they did, but to me, everyone hated me, and I'd let everybody down. I'd been this sort of person. I caused this sword fight with the officer. I'd whacked it, and I'd never do out like that, but it just came on, and I'd let family down and everyone, and I felt useless. I've been suffering for a while, so I'm going to go on a little series about these, but this is just a little bit of information how it caused. And it come to a Saturday, and things were going downhill this Saturday. I'd just come out the prison, not prison, but the cells from the Clough Road police station on the Thursday, and I had a few bits and bobs. I went in on the Wednesday, I was kept overnight. They had me on suicide watch. I'm not going to be lying to you, I'm going to be honest. My health is been up and down. But making these videos really helps me, and your comments and stuff, bringing you in, and people, the subscribers coming in and liking the videos, sharing them, and obviously commenting and saying, well, I can relate to that. I like this video. I enjoyed your video fishing. You had some good sessions there, your drones and stuff. I'm not just totally hardcore fishing, you see. I do a bit of everything, really. Drones, fishing, cycling, fixing stuff. I really enjoy helping people, and this is part of my channel. I want to put this on the channel. If you don't want to see it, and you don't, please subscribe if you're not interested in, life and saving lives and stuff. Because a lot of us anglers, we suffer with mental health, and a lot of us people who, there's a lot of us out there, and all different people in different sports, football, basketball, golf, cricket. There's a lot of mental health, and people see it as a stigma. If you come out and say, I've got mental health and stuff, people seem to look at it. I've noticed people seem to give you that look like he's far gone, They start staring at you and you think, what are you staring at, I'm just a person like anybody else, but you get these people that seem to think he's faking it, there's nothing wrong with him. And those people don't understand what the first thing we are going through as men and women. Those were truly mental health, as we all know in the group that we've all got it. And no one rushes you. And when I went to this first class out, to see Dan, that was a weight off my shoulder, to be honest. That lifted me up, because I was nervous to go. I didn't want to go. As I said, I was frightened in myself, because I knew I had to admit there was something wrong with me. And to admit, to me, felt like I was a failure. I was admitting I was not a person anymore. I was not that person I used to be, and I had to admit that there was something wrong with me. So no. But going to the You Matter group, and those guys were such amazing people talking, everybody was telling their bits and stories, and it just made me feel happy, it made that there was other people, and you wasn't alone. And you always think to yourself, you're alone, you can't talk to nobody, there's nobody out there, because you admit you've got an issue, you want to talk to someone about it, and then people start looking at you strange, and the doctors just seem to think, here's a pill, try this, and then that's it. They keep saying to you the one thing, you just want a diagnosis of what's wrong with you. And trying to get one is hard work. And it very is. And stuff. But yeah. So this is just a few of my coping strategies I've devised, and what I'm doing now to actually go by. I'm just going to show you a few things. One thing I am going to do is stop drinking these Red Bulls, these energy drinks, because they're not. I've got ADHD. It's not helping me. It does relax me sometimes. I can handle them, but it makes me ill in a sense. I'm being sick after these now and stuff. It's just not good. There's not all these sugars, as you can see. All these are sugars and everything that's in them. It's not good for yourself. I'm going to start drinking stuff like this. Look, orange, and this one's lemon juice, as I said. We've got orange, black currant. Water's just stuff that can not make you so hyper and stuff. But yeah, hopefully I'm making a lot of changes in my life. I'm going back to You Matter, so thanks to Dan, Graham and Stephen for saying, look, oh, you can come back, because when I went to prison I was in a bad way. As I said, things had gone down and I can't really talk up too much of it because it sets me off and I end up getting emotional, and it gets me down. And I'm looking into the future now instead of the past. What I did then and what I was ill, I'm trying to come back from that and start my life again and try and help other people and let you know what there is. These courses, as I said, the You Matter group. If you're from Hull or the surrounding areas, I'm sure you're welcome to come along and put your name down, because it is a brilliant group. They really do help you. As I've said, you don't have to rush into stuff. You don't have to be, talk if you don't feel like it, but it's nice just to be with a bunch of guys that are so amazing, and nobody looks down on you. Nobody looks at you and thinks, I'm better than him. We've all got issues, and everyone that's running the course, even they're suffering and stuff, and it's just so nice that they give their time to help us. And then we can give our time to help some other people, and we can spread the word. Obviously, say, look, this is a group of it. Spread the word around, and hopefully you can share this video, spread it for me. Comments and stuff. There's numbers I can, on the next few videos I put up, I'll try and get you some numbers and stuff if you're feeling ill. But the first thing you need to do is accept you've got an issue. Don't wallow at home, sit on your couch and think, I can't go out today, I can't do this. I'll do it tomorrow maybe. Don't put things off. Talk to somebody. Even if it's the Samaritans or there's crisis team. I know the hard work trying to get all the crisis team. You could be on for hours on that phone trying to get through and stuff. But there's Samaritans and stuff. There is people out there you can talk to. Talk to your neighbours. Talk to your family if you've got family. Just accept. Get the help you need. It's not worth... mental health will not take my life, as I said. And it won't. No more is this mental health going to take over me. I'm ruling the mental health. I'm taking over the mental health. Excuse me for swearing, but I'm going to say it. Mental health, you can go fuck yourself, mental health. You can fuck right out that door and don't come back. I know you're going to be there. You're going to be in still with me, but I'm going to beat you. You're not going to take my life. You're not going to end me. Mental health is a big thing. So if you could raise your hands and say, look, right, I know I've got mental health, but I ain't going to let it fucking beat me. You can say it. Stand up and fight it. Don't let it take you. Talk to people. Go to these groups. There's Men in Sheds. As I said, there's quite a few different groups, and I'll put listings if I can. I'll get them all down. But this is just the thing what I'm up to just at the moment. This Sunday night I thought I'd do a quick video for my channel to explain how mental health is like a mask. People with mental health. I was that person with that mask. I couldn't see the things that was going wrong around me. I was doing so many things that I didn't know that I was making mistakes, and I was actually self-harming, and I was just saying stuff that weren't me, and I was in low moods, and I can't go out, or I can't do this, or I don't want to drink. No, I won't get up today. I'll just stay in bed all day, But have a routine. Get yourself into a routine. The first thing I would recommend is a routine. Set up a routine for yourself when you're at home. Do some sort of diary, or keep a track of your mental health. What works this day, what works the other day, what went on that day. Try to get it down. I'll show you, look. There's a plan that I've done. Let me just take Elvis off here. This plan. Mental health chart, yeah? So, as I've said, Monday. I've got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And obviously, look, Monday, I'll read it to you, look, was okay. Probation. I went to probation Monday. I was a bit nervous. I had to go there and stuff again, and you get a bit nervous explaining to stuff. Same again, Tuesday, was nervous. Went to court, I did. And then from court, I had to I went to the You Matter group, which is mine there. I went to mine, and that was a weight off my shoulder again, talking to people, seeing some old faces, and that brought, it got me upset a bit. I got in there talking about my stuff, and I did get upset, but that's just me. It doesn't hurt to show your emotions, you're not a failure because you show emotions, you know. You're not a letdown because you can cry, you know, you're crying over something. That doesn't make you a failure or letdown or anything. That just shows you're a man. A true man, you know, can let his feelings, mate. Feelings come upon us, but we can take that time out and we can talk to somebody and then we can go back into the situation. But yeah, thanks for letting me go back. That's been amazing. I'm hopefully this week I can come back for Friday nights. This new thing on Friday nights. I'm really looking forward to that. I've got my heart is just like, yes, I'm in that state of mind where I'm really happy for these things to happen now. As I said, look, this Tuesday, Wednesday, as I said, look, Thursday I went to job centre, stuff like that. Friday I went to see some friends, walk the dog, stuff. Get this chart. I ain't done today's because I'm going to do that in a bit, but get a chart, pen and a chart. Write down what went wrong that day. If something was upsetting you, try and... My writing's not very neat. I'm dyslexic, so that is a big thing. Dyslexia. I suffered with that for years, and I was told I was a nasty child. I was a lazy bastard. I'll be honest, I swear, because this is what they said. You was not willing to work. You was lazy off your head. I wanted to work with my hands. I couldn't sit in a classroom writing stuff down and writing all these stuff. I couldn't even read and write. So to me, I wondered what it was. I'd never heard of dyslexia. I just thought I was a bad child, really, and I was lazy. In a sense, they made me feel like I was lazy and I wasn't willing to get involved. I would have got involved if I could have. But due to the people that I speak to at school and that, I spoke to a lady and she actually said to me, look, I can see why you play up. She knew why I played up and stuff and why you didn't want to be in that lesson and this lesson. And that was amazing for her to understand what I was going through. And she said, I believe you have dyslexia. And I believe you're doing this because you're afraid, because you can't read and write. And it's you don't want to embarrass yourself sat there with something you can't do. So yeah, that's why it was. I was afraid to admit that I couldn't do it. So I played up and made excuses because no one was believing me. So, as I said, but no, this is one good thing to do, is get yourself a chart and write down things that are going on, what went wrong, how you can, and then you can go down to, again, tomorrow will be Monday, all the way along, and you can write down these little bits as you go along through the months and get this. You've got a little chart and where you can improve and what you can look back on and think, I can improve by that, I can do this differently. And obviously I've got another one which I'm doing. This is the new one. This is the morning routine. You put a smiley face, as I said. You use these pens. I've got a brown pen for I'm feeling shit, because shit is brown generally. A red pen is like I'm anxious, I think, something like that sort of thing. And the blue pen is like, you know, I'm feeling blue, but I'm a happy person. So, like I said, you can put a smiley face on here. Let me put these down here. Like I said, I ain't got a lot of thingies, so I'm going to have to do another video, as I said, but I'm just going to get this one out. So, like, today I'd just do this, you see. I'd give it a red mark. Well, Sunday, so I'd be down here. I'd give it a red circle. So I'm happy. Something like that, like a circle, and I'd put in, you know, I'm having a good day. I've cleaned. Make sure you put down you've had a wash. So basically, I got up, I had a wash. I had a bag of crisps for my breakfast. Well, I should have had some toast or something, but I had a bag of crisps, and I drank some 7-Up when I should have had a cup of tea. But it's just what I felt like when I got up. You know, it was Sunday. The weather, we've had this Storm Caroline or whatever, and we had a big storm, so it kicked off. So I felt blue, but I had a wash, brushed my teeth, shouted at the world. What I like to do is when I wake up, I like to just have a little yawn and then I shout at my mental health. I shout, fuck you mental health today, you're not going to take over my world, and I'm going to have a good day and everything's going to be fine. And I swear at my mental health. I tell that black dog, I say, fuck you black dog, I'm going to stamp on your head if you come in my life again. You get away from me, mate. I'm vocal like my black dog. Yeah, I like to be, but yeah. But this is just a little chart as I do. I fill in the chart. I've started to do this, so it's giving me a diary of what went wrong that day, what I could improve on, who upset me that day, and then I can write all this down as data to work out, and then the people, I can take it to places where I'm going, these classes and stuff, and you can look through it and we can work out plans of how we can improve this and where I could go, where I went wrong there and what I could have done better on that day. It's really helping me. I'm not gonna lie, it's been brilliant to just to get a routine. In the morning, clean up, over, take the dog for a walk, go to your probation classes and stuff. And this is what's helping me. Because this mental health ain't going to take over me. So if you are in Hull or surrounding areas or wherever you are, you know, and you feel like you're in a situation you can relate to what I'm saying and you think, well, he's doing, you know what, he's doing it. He's coming out and he's admitted he's got issues and he's making videos on it and I'm being honest to you. I'm telling you what's going on with my life and stuff, and if you can relate to this, I'm proud of you for actually saying, look, you've got an issue and you want to talk. I'm always on here. You can find me on Messenger. I'm on Facebook. Just search Scott Senior on Facebook, or you can find me on Messenger as Scott Senior again. And if you need to talk to me, I can call you. If you're on Messenger or Facebook, I can call you back and have a chat with you. I don't mind listening to you and talking to you. And like I said, I mean, the easiest thing is to talk to somebody, and it feels hard at the time. You feel like you can't do it because you feel like, oh, I can't talk to him because he's going to look down on me. But those that are going through it just know what you're going through. When you've suffered with mental health as long as you have, and I have, and that, you just know where it comes from. You just know you can talk to somebody. To go out and talk to somebody is the biggest thing you can do. Even if it's just for 10 minutes, just, you know, it's brilliant just to have 10 minutes with somebody and talk to them. That could be the saviour of their day, really, that little bit of time, because some people live on their own, some people are lonely, could be homeless or out, but to talk to somebody, just give a little bit of your time to somebody, it's the biggest thing you can do. I mean, it's patience just to sit there and listen to them. Sometimes it drains you when you're listening to their story, and it can drain you, but you've got to be strong. Put in the coping strategies, put down, I spoke to this person today, I helped this person out and he was feeling low, but yeah. This video is going to end in a minute because I've only got a little bit of memory, so I'm going to put this one up and I'm going to get on to the next one tomorrow or something. But I'm just saying where I am at the moment and what's going on with my life. As I said, I'm going back to Mind and I'm set up my counselling again. I'm hopefully going to get a diagnosis of this mental health properly so it's on my records. And I've started to talk to people and open up that about things, and that's making me feel a lot better, speaking to somebody that just understands what you're saying and goes, yeah, I know, I can relate to what you're saying, I can understand where you're coming from, and they actually understanding is a great thing for me, and me understanding of what I've got and talking to other people, it's amazing. You can get out there and you can do it if you put your heart to it. I know it's going to be hard, and you just say, look, I've got issues, but I'm not going to let nobody take the piss out of me and no one's going to look down on me. I'm going to be strong for myself. I'm going to go to these classes. I'm going to sign up to things. I'm going to go to places. I'm going to start just making that little bit of difference each day, doing something different and not letting the mental health take over your life. But thanks for watching, as I said. Hopefully I've got a few other bits. There'll be some more parts to these videos and I'll explain some more. But yeah, thank you all so much. Cheers, Dan. Cheers, Steve. Cheers, Graham. I think it's Graham. My brain's gone scrambled now, but my last bit will be, fuck you, mental health. You ain't going to take my life, and you ain't going to take nobody else's life in 2020. The government should stand up and put more money into the system. Mental health will not take another life in 2020. We cannot let it. We need to stand up and tell them. Because we ain't gonna let it get to us anymore. We ain't gonna let another person die. Not on my watch. I'm a big advocacy for mental health, and I will stand up on my channel and I will say. But making these videos is what I really enjoy. Thanks for watching. See you on the next episode. Take care. Mr. Hardcore Fisherman out.